on the cable car. All right, so tell me how you practice this piece.
Well, I needed to practice the scales.
Mm-hmm.
Because those were the hardest part.
Yes, the
and getting
scales
both
are the
hands together.
And getting the hands together, absolutely. So show me what you did with your right hand scales. So let's just isolate those and do them first.
Okay. So the first one is an octave scale and then go to the third finger.
Yeah, so that's what you did. You did a unit practicing. Good. Yes, what a great unit. Very good. Now, let's do that 2 more times. And just give it to me with drama, with forward drive.
Okay.
Very good. One more time. Excellent. And 4 and 1. Very nice. Good. And now show me another scale.
Here, starting at D and
Okay.
going down to C.
Down to the C. All right, you made a nice long unit. Okay. Very nice. Good. Let's see. When you play that scale, can you make this much more rounded? Okay, so it's almost like you want to give somebody a hug. Ah! Okay, like that. Oh, that was so perfect. Did you hear that? Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
All right, and are there other scales? How about that next one for the right hand? Yes, that one.
Here.
Mhm. Was that the exact same pattern as the one before at the beginning?
Yes.
Yes,
The
okay.
very first scale.
Right. Beautiful. Good. Can you end that whole unit? Can you go on?
From here to here?
Well, no, that's too much of a unit.
Oh, yeah.
Can you do this up to this unit and then just add those notes of that phrase?
Okay.
Good, let's try that. Oh, that was wonderful. Very good. Very good. And then there's a tricky one in your left hand, right? How did
Yes,
you practice
there
that?
is. I started from here to here, unit practice.
Whoa, that was a big unit. Okay,
Yes.
that's a big unit. Sometimes that's a little bit too big, but let's try it. Oh, good. You stopped the unit there. That was very, very smart.
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't do the entire phrase. Good.
Yeah.
Good. Let's do that again. And since that one, the left hand is harder, can you feel like you are driving more that nice forte sound? Yes, that good forward direction.
Mm.
Yep. Oh, that's lovely. Very nice. Good. Now, go ahead and try to finish the entire phrase.
From here
There,
to here?
there.
Okay.
Mhm. Good. Do that 2 more times. Good for you. Very nice. Good. Love the decrescendo at the end. One more time. One and two. Very good. Okay, so now this week, let's practice let's do some of this. Let's play the downbeats. You're going to play this. Okay, and then you're going to stop and you're going to find what fingers go on this downbeat. Okay, and you'll notice I block some of it just so it sounds good. Do you notice that I blocked 2 notes there? Did you see that? And then the next downbeat, you could block this. You see that? And then the next downbeat, you could probably block that, right? So, in this way, you're going to know exactly where all your fingers are and your hands are supposed to be on all the downbeats. Okay?
Yeah.
So let's try that. Let's play the C major chord with a C there. Good, I'll play the entire chord. Good. All right, and then think about what finger should go on that A for this downbeat. So plan that scale, which you did. Okay. All right, and then I asked you to block this just because it'll sound nicer, and then you'll remember the first 2 notes of that measure. Good, and then go ahead and find this downbeat. Good, and then block the next note as well. Good, so you have a nice F major harmony. Good. All right, and then then go ahead and find this downbeat. Good. And you know, it actually might sound good if you play the F sharp and the A with the D, because then you'll have a D major chord.
Oh, how nice.
Isn't that nice? Okay, so now let's block this. What's the interval in your right hand?
In the right hand, it's E6.
A sixth. Good. And your left hand is right there on that bass. Good. All right. And then you're going to plan that scale to find what finger goes on this downbeat. Very good. And maybe we should block this one too, just because it's the end of that whole section. Yes, good. All right. And then think about what chord you're going to play in your left hand. There you go. Good. And then should we block each one of these? Block, block, block. Wonderful, my dear. Good. And then this pattern is the exact same as the beginning as you told me before. Good. And then we'll block this again. Yeah, you know what? If you block an entire F major chord, you'll have all the fingering that you need there. Good. And even block the C up at the top so you have an F major chord. F, A, C. Is that fabulous? See that F major chord? Good. And then 2. Very nice. Okay, so that practice strategy is called first beat practice.
Oh,
Okay, so that's what you'll do this week. So that will really make you comfortable with the whole piece. And I liked how you played those 2 measures as is. Yeah, so then practice the last 2 measures. And why don't we do those 4 times in a row so you feel so confident. Okay.
Okay.
And then the last thing you can do is review the scales.
Okay.
Good.